Hello, everybody. Good evening and good morning. Welcome, Nikolai. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the support. Let's go. Thank you so much, Nikolai. From Apex. Awesome, awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it very much. Yannick, good morning. Hello. Okay. Let's start the show, right? Look at this move. This push up here. And let's just look at what happened since yesterday PM session. Bit of a consolidation here. We have a new day opening gap here, which is somewhat relevant, but not too much because we technically closed it now. It has been rebalanced, so it's not important anymore. Zena, good morning. Oh my gosh, Slate is here. 6K times 5 XFA? Are you kidding me? What the heck? How much is that? 30K? Get out of town, man. Shut the front door. Congratulations, dude. $30,000 on 5 XFA accounts. Jeez. Congratulations, man. Wow. I think you should definitely leave the charts for today. Oh my god. Jeez, on the first day. Oh my gosh. That's easy peasy for you. Man. $30,000. Get out of here. Man. Congratulations. My gosh. Is that your biggest trade overall? Because I think we can consider it as one trade technically. So this is one trade. I think, is that your biggest trade at all? I mean, overall, since you're trading, I think it might be the biggest one. You know, who knows? Just a second. I have to pick up the phone. Just a second. Sorry, I was just waiting for this call. Naomi, good morning. Hello. Pare, good morning. Where should I start to look for prop firms? You mentioned only familiar with traded for prop firms. Well, it depends on what you're looking for, how much you want to spend. You know, just a second, be with you, Pare. I believe it is your biggest trade, right? Yeah. Yeah, I need to get some sleep as well. Trades by Slade, man, you are the GOAT. Congratulations. That is just awesome. My biggest trade ever is $4,800 on a trade, but $30,000 on a trade, my gosh, that is awesome. Chaz, good morning. Camille, my man. The Slade. He just came into the stream to rub it in our face that he just made $30,000, and he just like that he drops the microphone and goes to sleep. That's how it goes. That's how the pros are doing it. Green, good morning. So Pare, I would say, depending if you have never ever traded with prop firms, I suggest you look for a one that is cheap upfront cost. If you're starting out with prop firms, I would look for a cheap one first. The activation fees, yeah, that's also part of the game. But for example, Bulenox still has a good sale. You can get a 50K account for $15.75. So that's what I would do. Yeah, Camille, I would do the same too. Farad, good morning. So go for a cheap one. Otherwise, if you want to get really, I mean, if you want to get a little bit more skin to the game, then I would go with, like, Bulenox is great, but the payout policy is even better at MyFundedFutures and the Take Profit Trader. So maybe I would go into that direction. Obviously, the upfront cost is a little bit higher, but there is no activation fee. Okay, so it depends on your skills. Marco, good morning. Okay, let me just check this. What is happening? We had this strong push up here. Push up, not push up, push up here. On the 1 minute chart, I was looking to the left, and there was a bearish order block or supply zone right here yesterday, just before the market closed at 350 p.m. on the 1 minute chart. Right, this one. We swept some levels of liquidity here, and then it shifted structure to the downside. So this is definitely a shift, and I think it could be significant. Now the order block neckline starts around 397, but the high is at 448. So I'd say, you know, if we shift higher once more, we could see a continuation to 448. I'm going to check it on the mini as well. Let's check it on the mini just to make sure, because that's the zone. 447, not 48. 47. What's the level on the micro? 47.75. So yeah, I think that's the draw on liquidity. We'll see. If it turns around, then we're going to look for some other targets as well. Apex sent you the love letter. Jesus. Well, you just send them some explanation about your trades. That's what you can do. I haven't received the email yet, but if I will try to, you know, explain to them ASAP. I think if you do it, because we have Dominic here, I don't know if he's watching, but we have Dominic here who is an OG on the stream, and he received the same email a month ago, and so he sent his strategy back and taken screenshots and stuff, and so far, I mean, there should be no more emails like that for him. And he was on probation as well, and they reestablished his account. So that's all I know how these things work so far with Apex. But yeah, unfortunate to see this situation. But I would do it ASAP. Ron, good morning. Russian wives, yeah. Camille is no joking. He's just looking for Russian wives. Yannick, I have no fixed strategy. Well, if you don't have a fixed strategy, you can write them that you are basically a discretionary trader. By discretionary, it kind of like it's a It's it like basically you're trading based on your gut feelings, you know. But you can definitely explain them that you're trading discretionally according to swing high and swing low points and certain levels of liquidity. You just you know, enter a buy or sell, buy low, sell high. Basically, that's what you tell them, Yanix. You just buy low, sell high at certain liquidity points based on discretionary decisions, and that's it. That's what you can do. Shenanigan, hello, welcome. Yeah, but basically, yeah, what Camille says. That's what you can do. Like, you're looking for. I mean, you can basically write whatever you want to them, because if it makes some kind of sense. Because if you just tell them you're looking for areas of liquidity and then you don't have an exact entry model, you're just entering your trades based on a discretionary decision, then that is more than enough, you know. Okay, what is happening here? So far, NQ is slipping lower. No, hold on. MetaTrader. I have to start my indicators here. Okay. We just swept the swing low. Let's see how far we get. Okay. By the way, I have a small long position, a very small position. I'm actually in with 2 micros. I think I'm gonna hit the stop loss here. I entered earlier, so I'm still holding that trade. Have been trading for okay then. Nice. Pare, then you should go for the good ones. I mean the biggest ones. Take Profit Trader or MyFundedFutures. You know what to do, man. I'm sorry if I didn't remember your experience there, but we have so many people here. Yeah. I would go with definitely with Take Profit Trader or MyFundedFutures. The only negative thing I would say with Take Profit Trader is that once you're on the funded account, it goes to an intraday trailing, which is okay by me. But otherwise, there's no rules. You can pretty much do whatever you want to do. So if I were you, Take Profit Trader or MyFundedFutures. The starter accounts are starter plus accounts are still down 30%. So $89 at MyFundedFutures, which is a good deal. Or you can go with an expert account. There's still a standard 5% there. Or Take Profit Trader. No activation on both. The payout policy, it matters, you know. Maybe end of day trailing could be a better one for you at MyFundedFutures, but you know. Or leave Apex and be with a serious prop firm. Yeah, protector, feel good. Nice, yeah, exactly. Bulenox is great too. And by the way, I said this like almost every month. Very interesting. You know, if you look at it, Bulenox has absolutely zero social media presence. Zero. Nada. Nothing. They just pay out like Swiss watch every single Wednesday if you have a payout requested. Live trading drawdown is very bad. Yeah, I completely agree. That is something that's not good. If you go for small profits, base hits, and once you get to those, you know, safety net levels, safety threshold, then obviously it turns into a static account. So everybody keeps forgetting, which is understandable, that once you get to the safety net, your account turns into a static account, right? So don't forget that. That's also important in my opinion. But yeah, if you're holding on to trades for longer term, then yeah, obviously it's hold on. Then obviously it's better for you to go with an end of day trailing. I'm kind of curious if we can make it higher or not. Anyway, excuse man, excuse me. Okay. What do you mean by turning into static account? Well, if you reach the safety net, the trailing stops. For example, at Take Profit Trader funded account, or Bulenox funded account, or Apex funded account, once you reach the safety threshold, which is like $2,000, $2,600, or $2,600, the trailing stops. So you're gonna be locked in at the initial balance, and as the more profit you make, is just gonna stay there. So it's not gonna move. It's not gonna move anymore. So that is what many people keeps forgetting, that once you reach the safety net, you have a static account. And that's it. So yeah, you have to go with yeah, exactly. You have to adapt a little bit there. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, what is happening? Take me Are we gonna have a Friday rally? I'm kind of curious. Now that we swept some levels here. Boom Banana Top Step is awesome. OG prop firm. I cannot say anything like bad about them. Some minor things that I don't like, but it's just personal preference. Top Step is very well established. The payout policy is not my favorite, but it's okay, no problem with that. The micro to mini conversion, despite of Project X, I mean their Top Step X platform, is not good. They should change that, and I don't know if they still have the daily loss limit on the other platforms, but they should also change that. So otherwise, nothing bad to say. So payout maybe not the fastest, as much as I've heard lately. It's about 5 to 7 business days, at least that's what I've been told. Maybe it's faster, but that's the thing, like it's not a big issue. I think they're just awesome, and they are an OG prop firm. Nothing bad to say. But there are other prop firms with better payout policies, better micro to mini conversion, better scaling rules, and that's why I'm not really trading. Partially, that's why I'm not trading with the Top Step. So, what happens if you blow up a live account? If it's a real live account, then you can go back to to start all over with a starter account. That's what happens. Basically, you just go back to square one like everybody, unfortunately. That's the way of life, you know. That's just the way it goes. Going back to square one. Oh, here's my indicator. Nice. Okay. That's just the way it goes. Good morning, KK Trade. Top step in my, it's almost the same. No, not really. The payout policy is different. A little bit. I mean, it has it has some similarities, but you know, you have to make 5 days above $100 at MyFundedFutures, while at Top Step you have to make $200 days to count as a trading day. But that's not a big deal on the starter or the starter plus account, obviously. With Top Step, the scaling, the micro to mini conversion or scaling is not too good. Only if you choose Top Step X, which I don't really like that platform, to be honest. It's basically Project X. They just put their logo on it, and I'm not really a fan of that. The other platforms are not supporting this, which they could, but Top Step decided not to change that. So payout, how fast are payouts? I don't know by first hand. I mean, I received payouts last year, January, I think. But I would say I've been told it varies anywhere between 3 to 7 business days, which is awesome. But with, for example, MyFundedFutures, it's 9 minutes or 7 minutes or 2 minutes. And with Take Profit Trader, I mean, once it gets to your Rise account, with Take Profit Trader, it's usually 12 to 24 hours and you have it on your bank account. So obviously you can request anytime and it's super fast. So top 4 prop firms. My favorite is definitely MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader. Those are my 2 favorites. On the 3rd place, I would put Bulenox. And I kind of like Tick Trader, Funded Futures Network, and Apex behind them. So on the 3rd place, currently at the current situation in the prop firm space, I would put. I'm not trading with TRADEIFY. TRADEIFY is also good, by the way, but I don't trade with them because they only have TradeAwait, and I don't like to trade on TradeAwait. Actually, to be honest, I don't like to trade on TradeAwait at all. So that's why I'm not trading TRADEIFY. But I've been heard they are super awesome. So in my experience, I would put 3rd place Bulenox, Tick Trader, Apex. But first 2 is MyFundedFutures and Take Profit Trader. Okay, we are going a little bit lower here. Unfortunately, my trade is just hitting my stop. It is what it is. What can we do? We could be going down to that liquidity at 58, I think. Maybe. That's the deal. Maybe. Let's just see. Yeah, the low there is, I'm checking the 5-minute, 58.75, 59. So yeah, it might go down there. Not sure. Not so sure. I still think that there is a good target up there at 447-ish area. So let's just wait and see. No entry, that's for sure. No proper displacement or structure shift that I like or that I would take. If this one wants to sweep lower, it just has to go anywhere below the 58. Let me check the, yeah, there's liquidity on the 15-minute chart there. Also on the 5-minute. If it's not going there, then we should see a strong bounce here. That's all. How are we doing news-wise today? What kind of news we have in the Europe session? German CPI. When is that? All day. Who knows when it's going to happen? So that is all that we have. There's no other level here that I would go with. Ollie, good morning. Hello. You're here for the crown. All right. Yeah, nothing major going on currently. So, wow, look at this. What a drop. I mean, I was expecting it because there was a gap here, but I'm still kind of looking for a possible shift to the upside. Are we shifting? Hey Yamil, what's up? Top 1 futures. Exactly like Topstep, but they have instant funding. Oh, with Project X, yeah. TickTickTrader has also 50% deal, by the way, on Project X. I think it's $284 at TickTickTrader right now. So, let's go. So we picked up liquidity on the 5 and the 15-minute. There's no order block that I like. Nothing, basically. I like to see this one going back higher, in my opinion. There's, I mean, this is an Asia low at 268. Are we going down there? Not sure. But, well, there is one level here that defines as an order block at 334. Open is 334. Yeah, that's an order block. Could be going there. Or demand zone. Can we go there? Can we really go there? I guess we could. I entered the short position 358, trying to target 36.50. Good morning, Filkos. What's up? What is the best MyFunded? Is there a starter? Yeah, I mean, I like the starter because I'm going with small trades and, you know, slow moves. The starter plus right now has a deal 30% off on the starter plus accounts. $89, you can get a 50K starter plus accounts with no activation fee. 50% consistency rule. Otherwise, no daily loss limit. End of day trailing. That's a very good, even on the funded account. So that's a very good deal, I think. Yeah, fundamentals can be very tricky. I mean, so far I see that the market is definitely, yeah, if there's like Trump tweets something or something happens, maybe the market reacts as it is. But usually when these news events came out, these red folder news, the market's just not doing it. I mean, it's definitely not reacting the way it should. Oh wow, look at that. Seems like the short finally is playing out. Whew. Where is my short? Here. I'm targeting the order block or demand zone down there, basically. 50. I'm gonna put this to break even just to make sure. Oh, they're doing end of day trade away accounts. Oh, that's good. Uh-huh. You have 7,000 on your Apex account. It's gonna be fine, Yannick. Just, just write down what we said, just write to them that you're looking for liquidity levels. That's all you need to write. It's super simple. You can write it down, you can remember this. Just tell them you're looking for liquidity levels on swing highs and swing lows or fair value gaps. And you make the decision based, I mean, your decision is basically a discretionary decision. And that's it. Oh man, look at this trade. So it's gonna be all right. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be all right. I just moved it as soon as I saw this candle, this big one down here. Unfortunately, I think it might go up there again. But there's an order block down here, or demand zone right there. And that's what I'm looking for. It's gonna go up there, reprice this small gap, and that might gonna take me out from the trade. But it's all right. Paul, good morning. Yeah, I never move my stop. The problem is I had a loss on this account earlier, and there you go. And usually I'm a little bit scared. So that's why I moved my stop. And so I'm back to square one. It was looking good. I had a $150 loss, and this is a new funded account. And so I just wanted to make sure I don't go crazy. Okay, look at this. There's one more gap up there. I think it's gonna go here, pick up some more orders, and then maybe tries one more time to go down. I re-enter the short at 56. And maybe I'm gonna add one or two more micros up here with a tighter stop if I can. trade day has end of day. Okay, it's good to know. Well, maybe if you write them an email or something, they will have something good for you. Who knows? I will take that purple crown. All right. Curtain channels. Yeah, I was reading about that. Not too much, but yeah. Let's go, Yamil. I mean, hey, Paul. I mean, if it prints money, absolutely. What did I just do? Okay, so this is where I re-entered, and hold on. I'm gonna be adding to this position maybe one more micro, I think. Once it goes up there and picking up liquidity, and we'll see how it goes. Yes, you can. With starter, there's a 1-day pass. So if you know what you're doing, the maximum contract on a 50K, because that's the only one at starter, is 3 minis or 30 micros. If you know what you're doing, yes, you can absolutely pass in 1 day. Yeah. No kidding. Yeah. So if that's absolutely up to you. Okay, added more to the trade, and I'm trying to use tighter stop. Looking for, let's see, the open of this candle 30. Okay, I'm targeting 36.75. And here 35. Okay, that's good. If it starts to shift, then obviously I'm gonna be out in the 70s. It doesn't look good, man. I thought that this is picking this level up and just goes down with the elevator. But it's not doing it. Not yet. So here's the trade. $36. Open of the candle is 35. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that target. I'm not gonna move my stop, I think, on this one. Maybe, maybe if we trade below. Oh wow, look at that. Let's go order block, please. Just go. Is there any other symbols you trade besides gold? Well, not really. I don't trade the ES. Not that I don't like the ES. I mean, obviously ES is great, but it's a little bit too slow for me. I like the adrenaline, you know. But yeah, NQ 95%, 5% gold. That's what I'm looking for. I am an adrenaline junkie. Yeah. Guilty as charged. So That is what I look for. If you are one throw, max. Oh no. No. I did that. I'm not saying I didn't do it. I sometimes I did go crazy. I admit. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, ES is good in New York. I agree, Jamil. ES moves very good in New York. In London, no. No way. I mean, yeah, in London sometimes too, but ES is definitely much better in New York session, I think. Even on a slow session, it's just better. Exactly, you see. Natasha, hello, welcome. Good morning. Good to see you. Yeah, I mean, I guess we have to do it once in a month, right? Maybe we should name the day that, all right, guys, today is the day that we're gonna full port, not an eval, a funded account. Yeah, Nasdaq definitely brings out all the emotions. Nasdaq is the one that brings out all those emotions. Man. You found it in German. Nice. That's cool. Did it sell at 430? It didn't execute. What? How's that? Oh, sorry to hear that. Benz, good morning. How's it going? I'm doing fine, thank you. I'm in a short trade, yeah. Yeah, looking for that 1 minute order block that's holding down there. It's a little bit tricky, as you see. Hey, Raj. Dropped, yeah. It's copy trading short, yeah. Yeah, sometimes these copy traders can definitely be very tricky. Bree, good morning. Let's listen to some music, some motivation, you know.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock. Our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the mountains.
Rock hard. Hey, Bad Mouse, what's happening? Yesterday, honestly, to be real honest, Bad Mouse, I was so tired. I don't know what got onto me. I just got so tired when I went to my funded TV. I couldn't even speak normally. I was having a hard time because, you know, to find how to express myself. I was like, no way, I can't speak normally. I wasn't satisfied with my performance at all yesterday. Oh, look at that. Hey. The order block theory turned out good again. So, the same thing I was talking in my funded TV. Supply demand zones. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but these zones are working. So yesterday I wasn't satisfied with my performance. I was talking left and right about everything, not finishing my sentences, not finishing my topics, and I was super tired, super tired. I was excited to be there, but it was really good. Shenanigan is going long. Let's see. So this was the order block. It didn't even go for it, by the way. Just saying, look at how tricky it is. Did the mini go down for it? The mini didn't go for it. Guys, it's not finished yet. Careful. Careful with the long positions. And it left a gap here. That's why I like to take an early exit, because we used to see these bounces right before these zones. And that's why I was a little bit lucky there, I guess. Still, this zone, this zone is still valid. Just saying. It's still valid. It's still not finished. Well, look at that. Wow. Congratulations for the longs. I'm going to withdraw another payout. I withdraw every day from Take Profit Trader. I'm just withdrawing 520 today. That's going to be... So let me just show you, because I don't want to show you guys the password and everything. But I'm withdrawing 520. After the profit split, that's $416 from Take Profit Trader. So $416, thank you so much, withdrawn. That's why we like daily payouts. $34. Where does it start? Starts at, the open of the candle is 34, and here the open of the candle is 34.25. Yeah, it's not finished yet. I think it's still there to go. Oh man, why am I so tired? Thank you, Shenanigan. Well, it's basically Take Profit Trader. That's good. Good morning, Andy. Habitual payout. One wet night. That's 400, yeah. This daily fair value gap is gonna hold. The daily fair value gap. Let me check that. Let's see. Where's the bottom of this fair value gap? High of the candle is at 236. 236. The low 268. Interesting. 236. I'm not sure. There's still room to go down. It's very hard to say. Not sure. We just, okay, now we officially mitigated the order block. How about that? It's official. It's official. And by the way, with Funded Futures Network, I'm gonna be, where is it? Where is that account? I just made today $358. I'm gonna be requesting a payout, I think, because there's an 80% profit split, and I would like to get at least $1,000 or more. This is gonna be my third payout from the same account at Funded Futures Network. So I think I'm gonna leave this as it is, and we talked about this in My Funded TV as well. I made $358 today on this, and this was in the drawdown, and I was also copy trading it with a short. And I'm gonna leave it. And on Monday, I tried to do like another 200 something dollars on it, and gotta make sure I can receive $1,000 from this account because of the profit split. Funded Futures Network is still buy one get one for free, just saying, until tonight. So you pay $75 for a 50K evaluation account with no activation fee, and you get a gift account for free. So basically $37.50, you get a 50K account with no activation fee. Boom, mic drop. So that's what you get if you use the best code out there, which brings you luck, wisdom, and happiness to your life. Anyway. All right, let me read the chat, Bill. Yeah, EU is going to open real close. Get paid. Young Hungary, get paid. It's by the way, and I really don't want, but in Hungary, people are working 12-hour shifts to make $800 to $900 a month. 12-hour shifts, and you're getting under $1,000, usually $900 for 12-hour shifts in a factory. And you can make $1,000, not just, I mean, in a prop firm account. Like, the dimensions are crazy. The whole situation, these things are just absolutely insane how this works out, you know. My target each day before trading other accounts, $200, $300, $400. If just an example I showed you, if I make $300, for example, $358 right now, I'm just leaving the account. I'm good. I'm switching to another account. So I'm definitely not going to trade this account. That's it. I'm done. And that's how I rotate the accounts. And this is the thing that worked for me. This thing that I'm rotating the accounts, leaving the account for $200 or $300 of profit, this got me to payouts and micro trading, and rotating the accounts for small profits. That's it. I mean, yes, I didn't make $70,000 on a earning reports like Patrick Wieland. I didn't make that kind of money. I am sorry. I didn't. But hey, I mean, I'm happy about the result anyway. Let's try my even in their chat they said strictly no bots supervised semi-auto or not, which is super weird. As even a I understand, Bad Mouse. I'm not sure about the technicals, but I guess you should talk to a mod about that, and maybe you can explain it to them. They might guide you. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. So when I look back, my biggest meltdowns were the ones when I tried to copy trade 6 or 8 funded accounts at once. I blow it all. When I tried to copy trade and not separate them, even when I copy trade, I copy trade 2, maximum 3 accounts. But you know, copy trading all my accounts, never ever ever gonna do it again. I mean, never say never, but not in the near future, that's for sure. I'm not gonna copy trade all my accounts. No way, sir. I'm not doing it because I go on tilt on a bad move, and I don't want to. I won't go there, not to give them any excuse. Yeah, I see. Okay, understandable. Bad mouse. Yeah. Jeff, hey, what up? The problem I have is identifying consolidation. Well, yeah, that takes chart time, Ollie. I think the more chart time, the more easier you will see. How does FUNDEDFutures network pay? There's a 40% consistency rule, and you can request any day a payout. Payouts are, so I received 2 payouts already. In 24 hours, you're being paid out any single day. There's no minimum trading days, but I can tell you 3 days is the minimum. Why? Because there is a 40% consistency rule on the funded account, which means if you make on your first day, you make $400 above the safety net. Okay, let's just be clear. You have to get to the safety net first. Okay, so let's move on. Every prop firm does that. Almost every prop firm. So you're above the safety net. On your first day, you make $400, and that's going to be, for example, your biggest day. Okay, you have to continue until you make $1,000. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay. So you have to continue to trade, not the same day, obviously, the rest of your days, and you have to keep it under $400. So that's going to be 3 days. So that's the only thing with the payout policy. You have to continue until you meet with the consistency. That's it. So basically, your biggest day is $400. Keep it under 400, and you can take a payout at 1,000, and so on and so forth. That's it. No monthly fee. No monthly fee, Spicy PSI. No, nothing. Once you get to the funded account, there's nothing. No activation fee as well, of course. That's the beauty of this promo. And the way it works, you have to buy a 50K. So I'm just using the example. You buy an account. It can be not just a 50K. It can be a bigger one. You buy an account. You pay the full, you pay the 50% discount price. You send back the receipt to the support, and they're going to send you back a code for one-time use. And that's going to give you a 100% discount for your second account. So that's how it works. The policy is this. If you blow up your account that you paid for, you have 72 hours to buy another one. It's in the fine print. So I'm just saying, you have 72 hours to buy another account. If you don't, they're going to cancel your free account. Now, you can leave your blown up account, so you not necessarily need to buy a new account in 72 hours. Sorry, I said it wrong. But you still need to keep the subscription. That's the thing. So you need to keep the subscription of $75 for the main account in order for you to keep the free account. So basically, you need an active subscription. Sorry, I take it back. But I've been told if you blow up everything, I don't know. Yeah, if you cancel the subscription and you buy another one, you have to buy another one in 72 hours. That's the thing. The main thing, you need to keep a subscription active in order to keep the free account. That's what they say. And if you blow up both of the accounts, and today is the last day, so we cannot really do, or maybe tomorrow. I think today is the last day. If you blow up both of the accounts, you cancel the subscription, you can get the deal once again. That's how it works. So you can get it not just once, but multiple times. But in order to get it, you need to cancel the active subscriptions. Just like on other prop firms, you know, you need to cancel it and you can get the buy one, get one for free again. But today is the last day. So why you guys insisting on another? I don't know. I don't know what you... I will look into the tick charts, definitely. Yeah, basically, Camille, thank you. I was talking like 10 minutes here about the same sentence. Camille just said it right. Just keep the subscription until you blow up both of the accounts. That's it. What if I buy 3 at once? I will get... No, it's only one per user. You can still get the 50% discount and the no activation promo. So that's true. That's true, Coach Singh. You can get it, but you will only get one free account. So one free account per user. But the 50% discount, and the no activation fee, you can get as many as you want. Today is the last day, but only one free account per user. That's why I said for a one-time deal, it's the best one out there currently. And today is the last day. So you can get 2 50K accounts, $37.50 each with this promo. And I think that's just awesome. So... And again, today is the last day. I mean, if it's still Thursday at your time, I say Friday midnight is the latest Eastern Standard until you can get it. Yes, I have a starter account right now, and I have a starter plus too. Not that there's anything wrong with the expert accounts. Expert accounts are great for especially those ones who like to go with bigger risk, and that's awesome. I'm usually a turtle trader, small size, going with micros, and so I'm perfectly good with the starter and the starter plus. For me, it's fine. And 30% off, so currently it's cheaper than the starter account. The starter plus is cheaper right now with the best code out there. How do they pay? No, they pay you to your bank account directly. There's a form that you fill out. You give them your bank account. It could be if you're US based, and it can be an ACH wire bank account, or if you're international, you just put your SWIFT code and IBAN number. So that's it. International bank wire or ACH wire. That's how they pay. If you pass, you can never that deal again. Support confirmed. Yeah. Oh, really? But I passed once and I got the deal again. So last time that they were doing... Okay, I might have forgot that if you pass the account, which you cannot because there's no one-day pass. But I got the same deal like a month ago when they did the same buy one get one for free. I passed that and I got another one. But actually, I mean, maybe not at the same cycle when they're doing the promo. That's true. Hey Green, yeah, I'll be on MyFunded TV today. Yeah. Can you use to trade a funded futures? They only have Rhythmic, I think. I think only Rhythmic for now. Hold on. I gotta check this because I use Rhythmic. So basically Quantower, Ninja Trader. But I think they only have Rhythmic. Gotta check it. Preferred platforms. Well, it says Edge Prox. I don't know that. Quantower Ninja Trader supports this. I think it's Rhythmic. I have to check it. Hold on, I do have my connection here. Yeah, it's Rhythmic. It's Rhythmic connection. Yeah. So that's it. That's what you have. It's good with ETS, Ninja Trader, Quantower. Let's go, Emil. Is restrictive. They told me I was doing HTF during challenge. What? Oh my god. Are you getting payouts from the exhibition? Yeah, so Naomi, yeah. So very good question, Naomi. Very good question. So it looks like with Funded Futures Network, and let me show you here the example. With Funded Futures Network, the qualification or test account, I don't know, I don't even know how they call it. What's the name of the I don't know what's the name of the evaluation account, but it's gonna be saying FFN whatever. You know, these are brand new accounts because I restarted. So after you passed the eval, then you're gonna be moved to another. It's sort of a different name. It's gonna be called the exhibition account, and the exhibition account is basically called phase 2. So they give you 3 different accounts. It's not gonna be 2 accounts like most of these prop firms. They're gonna give you 3 accounts. First, the evaluation, which is the FFN whatever name of the account, and then you go to the exhibition account. The target on a 50K is to reach the $2,000 safety net. Once you pass, because you have to pass that phase 2, you cannot do anything else. You reach the $2,000 safety net on the exhibition account, and then that account goes away. They're gonna take that account away, and you're gonna receive a third account, but that account is gonna be the static account, basically just like other prop firms. And that static account is gonna be starting with this 7PV whatever it's called, and that's gonna be starting from $52,000. So your new account is going to be starting with a balance of $52,000, and whatever you make above that 52,000 is your profit, basically. So you start off with a static account for the 3rd round. It's kind of interesting, but they give you 3 different accounts, but it is what it is. You basically do the same exact thing like other prop firms. They just separated it for 3 accounts, so not a big deal. Maybe different cycle. Okay. You can't get the deal again. Interesting. Yeah, that's a good thing, Camille. I will ask about it. Okay, it seems like we swept the low again, completely broken this order block. Let me read the chat quickly. Moonshot, let's go. As a gesture, we will process a refund. What happened, Dilzik? Funded. Oh, they're giving you back. Oh, I see. Oh my god, Dilzik, that's like so. That's not good. Longs in player. Not sure about the long position. I would be very careful. If you go to the 5 minute, I mean, we have an Asia low down there. How far? Look at this on the 5 minute. It will be an engulfing candle. If it goes down a little bit more in the next 40 seconds, look at that. It's going to be engulfing the previous bullish candle. There you go. So that is pretty much a bearish sign on the 5 minute. And how far are we from Asia low? 55. I wouldn't go long here, that's for sure. if you're trading these kind of setups, candle formations, which I do, but I need more to enter a trade. Actually, it's not bad. Man, actually, should I take it? I'm a little bit, maybe on an eval? Maybe on an eval, I can do that. I'm a little bit tempted to go crazy on an eval. Why not, you know? All right. I entered a short on an eval. Let's see how it goes. Otherwise, nothing special. Let's see the chat. Take proprietor MyFunded. Let's go. Yeah, no problems with payouts there. Absolutely no issue with payouts there. Yeah, so Naomi, you don't have to be scared about this, because I got some messages last time like oh my god, we have to do 3 phases, or 2 phases. I said no, you have to do exactly the same. They just give you a third account, which is going to be a static account, and that's it, with a different number and a different name. That's all you will receive. And that's it. Whoa! What is happening? Yamil! Fun coupons! Thank you so much for the dono, my man. Let's go. Let's go. So, by the way, at Funded Futures Network, here is the dashboard. I could withdraw. So these are the trades. I don't know if you guys see it. So far, I must say I had winning days everywhere here. So this is the time I got my account. These are all my days on this same Funded Futures Network funded account. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 trading days, all winners. And I requested 2 payouts. Now the consistency is below 40%, so it's good. I can withdraw a payout, so I'm eligible for a payout. Rudolph, welcome to the channel. Hey, welcome. So this was my, I don't know, this was my first payout. I don't know what this was. Maybe I was anyway, I don't know. Maybe the first payout, second payout, I don't know. These are payouts, that's why it went down, but I can tell you, and I'm very proud of this account, all the days are winning. Best day so far was $551, and I think this gives you a bit of an insight that how I leave the accounts. Once I make $300, $200, $250, $300, I just move on. I don't care. I don't want to push the account more. This is more than enough for the day on one account. And that's how I roll. And these things are getting me to payouts. And I don't want to withdraw right now, because if I withdraw right now, that's going to be only $800. I tried to go for a little bit more, because there's an 80% profit split, okay, with Funded Futures Network. 80% profit split, don't forget it. So, you know, dedication. You have to dedicate yourself to the process.
Relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock. Our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human as the mountains.
All right. No, I get 80%. Whoa! Yamil! Look at this, man. Rudolph, thanks.
Now I am #1 code Tom Summer Futures Prop Trader Rich.
Yamil, thanks so much. You're the man. So you get 80%, and the prop firm keeps 20 from the simulated funded account. So they basically keep 20% of the monopoly money, and they pay you out 80%. I reached my first Apex payout. Nice. What? Just a second, Artie.
Yamil and Camille and Tomil, 3 amigos.
All right, guys. We are going crazy in this stream. Awesome. Thank you, Camille. I appreciate it. The 3 amigos. All right. We're going to make a series of that. So, Artie, it says windfall trade, which means you had a trade. Windfall 32%. Yeah, so the consistency rule is 30%. Your biggest trading day, you made 2% more than 30%. So you got to trade a little bit more, Artie. It shouldn't be too much. So maybe a few $100, $200 or $300 more. So somewhere, some of your days, you made a little bit more. Windfall day, 51,040. I mean, sorry, 5,140,000. $5,140. I'm telling you guys, I'm tired. Maybe that's the problem. So you got to trade a little bit more, Artie. That's what you need to do. It's all right. You're 2% over the 30% limit. It's fine. You're completely okay. Just continue to trade. Unfortunately, now you have to trade another cycle for 8 trading days because you got denied of the windfall trade. That's the bad news. But you have 8 days to correct this error, and you can make more profits. Why not? So it is what it is. I've been in the same situation. Continue to trade. How you make so much money every day on the account? I see you only trading 1 or 2 micros, or you take real trades. No, sometimes I go crazy, Poco, on off stream. That didn't really got me too many places, but I trade micros, but I do scalp sometimes. So I go in with 10, 15 micros if I see a scalp trade, but I try to keep it tight, you know, very tight stop. Yesterday, I think on my funded TV, I was talking about that, or maybe it was on Wednesday, but I said no. Anyway, the problem which I'm facing, Poco, is that 50% of my profits are coming from scalping, and I hate scalping. I'm 41 years old. I'm not 20 years old. You guys are 20 years old. You can take the stress and the anxiety and all that stuff. You're still young. You can take it. I want to chill. I don't want the stress. I don't want the anxiety. I just want to chill and you know, hold on to a trade for 5 hours if I must. I don't care. But the problem, I still, if I see something, I enter into a scalp with 10 micros, 15 micros. It gets on my nerves. I sweat. I just getting nervous. Rob is here. My God. And so, yeah. This is Rob. Thank you for the dono.
Great job on MFF TV yesterday. Hope they keep you on.
Thank you so much, Rob. Appreciate your questions. I was actually searching for Rob's name in the chat. I was so tired. Just a second, I'm gonna be returning to you, Poco. So I was so tired yesterday. I also told that to Luke on the stream. I don't know what got into me. I was very unfocused. I was talking about, I didn't finish my sentences, my topics, anything. I was absolutely not satisfied with my performance on my funded TV. And I was searching for Rob's name in the chat. I mean, or anybody who was familiar, like, guys, ask me a question, because I lost it. I didn't know what to say. Just ask me a question, I answer it. And Rob was asking questions. I was like, thank God, Rob is here. Let's go. Let's answer some questions. Because I had something in my head to talk about a certain topic, and I just lost it. I was like, man, I can't talk about this right now because I just don't know how to express myself. And I saw Rob's question. I didn't even know what it was. Oh my God, let's answer the questions. That's how tired I was yesterday. Actually, I'm going to tell you guys in a secret. Luke asked me something about the giveaway. I didn't even recognize the question. I was like, oh yeah, sure. I just went on with the, yeah, whatever. Let's go. And maybe I said something wrong. Luke was like, oh, okay, Tom, sure, let's go. The question wasn't even registering in my brain. That's how tired I was. So, Poco, that's how I roll. It's like not that so much. As I said, I'm rotating these accounts, going with not just 1 or 2 micros. Usually, as I said, I go up to 10, 15 micros if I have to scalp or something. Yeah, Naomi. How? But now with it's more than 265, 750 is more than 3 times. Yeah, so you have to continue to trade, Artie. It shouldn't be too much. That's 2% higher. That's 2% higher than the 30% limit. So you have to check your PA charts and check out how much money you made per day and in the dashboard, and you will know. But it should be okay. By the way, my short got stopped out on my cheap Bulenox eval while I was talking. So this one is shifting higher now. Let me go down at the chat. 6% over with TPT. Automated message directly after I click on it. Yeah, I know. I had the same thing. Oh, you don't have to wait for 8 days. I'm sorry, Artie. Yes, true. I had the same thing. I actually showed it on live. That's true. That's okay. No problem, Artie. I take it back. That's true. You don't have to make an 8-day cycle again. You just make a little bit more profit. Sorry, Artie. I apologize. That's true. That's an instant message when you can't click on it because it doesn't let you. So just continue to trade. I'm sorry. Misunderstood. Yeah, I had the same thing. I totally forgot. Yeah, Artie, just continue to trade. A little bit more profit. That's 100% sure. That's the thing. I'm only full porting off stream, which I don't tell you guys about. I did well. We will ask you a question. All right. We're ready to drop? I don't know. There's an order block. Now I keep seeing order blocks everywhere. There is an order block, not a perfect one. at 386 as well. This doji candle, and that's it. There's another one here, not too beautiful, actually, not even good. Well, it's technically valid up there at 386. I don't like that. Drawn liquidity on the upside should be 447. Now that we sweat this level, there was no liquidity here on the 5-minute. We picked up liquidity on the 15-minute. So be careful. If we shift down at 354, we can go for it. If you guys want to risk it for the biscuit, now is a good entry point to go long. I might even do it. Of course, on an eval. All right, I took a long on an eval. There are at least one order block, actually two, including the one on the 5 minutes. So anyway, don't copy trade me. Maybe. Good morning, Gukop. Hello. Trace was the windfall, so now I'm over that, but still comes the message. You still have to do more. You have to wait for the daily reset, Artie. If you did it today, you might have to wait until the daily reset, you know, for the dashboard to update. Maybe that's the thing. Paul, 200 on trader weight. Let's go. Yuxi is in longs. Okay. It was yesterday. Okay. Okay. So it was yesterday. And it still says the same 32%. And you did more profits yesterday because of this. So yesterday you got the message on the dashboard. You traded. You made profits. And it still says the exact same number. Huh. The dashboard should have updated. Maybe you still need to trade some more. You know, if your biggest trade was 32% of your total profits, I mean, you just have to take your biggest trading day and calculate how much is your profit target if that day is 30%. There's a website for that, you know, percentagecalculator.net. Percentage calculator. So let's just put it here. You're saying $5,140. No, that's not true. What is percentage? No. I have to use another calculator for this. Still there. Huh. Yeah, so a decent order block, I mean, it has a classic formation. Like, for example, I'm going to give you a bad example, which I don't like. These kind of order blocks, I mean, an order block or supply zone, I'm going to think about this already, just a minute. An order block, for me to be valid, it needs to pick up some kind of a liquidity or a supply zone. You can call it supply zone. It needs to pick up some liquidity. For example, here, we have this fair value gap. These bullish, or this bullish doji candle, because it's technically bullish. Yeah, it's bullish. Also on the mini too. It's picking up liquidity here. And then the next candle trades below and actually closes below the previous candle. So that's some kind of a shift but the problem is it's not really shifting structure. So this is not such a beautiful one. Technically it's valid, but it's not a beautiful one. Okay, I need something with the clean candle to pick up liquidity, even from a swing high or somewhere. Now here's another example, another good example here on the 1 minute. If I go down, this is not a beautiful one. Bullish candle, awesome, reaching up for liquidity, but there's no structure here. I mean, the high of these candles 89.25, 89.25, and 89. So we can say that it broke structure on these two candles, pushed it higher, and then went lower. Look at all these bearish candles, and the final candle here at 220 with the wick, it broke structure. So it's like, you know, I would say 3 out of 10. So this supply zone is like 3 point out of 10. It's not a beautiful one, but it's technically valid. Not such a good one. So I would say we can go for here. Now, if we're talking about a real good one, then this is a good one here. Bearish candle. I need a beautiful body. I need a beautiful body. Bearish body here. That sounds weird. Pushing it down. Nicely sweeping the lows. Very nice. And it's basically a daily low until it was mitigated, right? Pushing it down. A beautiful displacement. Nice shift here. Beautiful market structure shifts. Now this is something I like. This is really, really looking good. Okay. So I would give this like at least 8.5 or 9 out of 10. This is looking really good. And if I see the same exact thing on a 5 minute or 15 minute, it's even better. So that's even better. So that's nice. And it was a daily low basically. So that's even better. Daily low, swept liquidity, you know, that's kind of awesome. And also these liquidity levels. So this is nice. That's a very good one. These up there that I showed you, these are weak ones, not too beautiful ones, and you know, a little bit ugly ones. I must say this is an ugly one. This is also a little bit ugly, but let me show you another one. Okay, let's go to the left here. You guys didn't see this coming yesterday before the market close. Yeah, Superman, I know. This is a beautiful one. Bullish candles pushing it higher just before the close, sweeping liquidity from this area. Nice, I like that. Beautiful bullish candles shifting back down there. Textbook market structure shift as we know it, and it technically shifted the whole move to the downside. This area here, this is just beautiful. I love it. I love this area. So buy side liquidity or draw on liquidity or supply zone high or bearish order block high or Star Trek Voyager high. You can call it whatever you want to, but this zone, I would call this a 9 out of 10. Beautiful. The only slight problem is that it's on the 1 minute. If it would be on the 5 minute or 15 minute, it would be even more awesome, but it's still good on the 1 minute. These two candles, 349 and 350 again, right? Like Prince says, 350 p.m. This is beautiful. The neckline of this formation is at where's the open of this candle? I'll be right back with the chat. Open 398. Let's just put it to 398. Let's go back. Look at what happened. Before the London kill zone, price went into that order block or supply zone here. The supply zone or order block reacted. I mean, the market reacted, sorry, to the order block and to that zone, went down there to pick up orders. Okay, so we're tape reading this. And now we have these ugly ones here. We have an ugly 1 minute one, and somewhere here is a 5 minute one, a little bit ugly. Not bad that they are there. So with this push that we shifted higher, we swept the lows, we took out the order block here. I would say that because we have a beautiful 9 point out of 10 buy side liquidity there, why not? Why not just play with the thought and just go take out this lonely little ugly order block there, and the other one, and just go higher, expand to that big one and break it finally, because we already mitigated it. If it can't hold this level, we're definitely going for that 447. At this moment, the problem is that NQ is unplugged. So it's a coin toss situation again. This is exactly which I hate. I mean, anyway, I think we should be going higher. I'm sorry if I talk too much, but this is how I try to tape read the whole thing. And I hope you guys like the way I explained it, but this is what I see and this is what I look for. So, yeah. Let me go over the chat real quick. Yesterday I have made less profit than now. No piano, but still 32. Interesting. But then you got to make more. You do a calculation on your own, Artie. That's what I would do. Like, get a calculator and add everything together and make the calculation about the percentages. If the numbers doesn't add up like the same way on the dashboard, you have to contact support about this, because there has to be some glitch in the dashboard then, which is not updating. So add all your daily profits together. You can check it from the PA charts on your dashboard. Just add them together, do a percentage calculation yourself, and if you see the error, then contact support. That's what I would do, you know, for now. CK Trade Zone, I think I remember you. I think. No, it's so familiar. I remember. I think. I think I remember. Man, very familiar name. News McBoots Sabotage. Hello. This is NASDAQ 1 minute micro. You can always see which time frame I'm on here on this corner. I'm on the 1 minute micro NASDAQ currently. If I switch, you will see that I'm on the 5 minute. This here is basically for you guys so you can follow. Show them the daily. Yeah, the daily still has the fair value gap, if that's what you're aiming for. We still have the daily. We have, I think we possibly have a divergence, and maybe we can go lower to fill this gap. It can happen. No problem, Gokop. Absolutely. Tom likes to tape read without the tape and heat map. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm in a trade on a Buley account, on an evaluation account. So it's just an evaluation. So I just got rebuild this morning on some cheap evals. Actually, I can show you guys which account is this. Chart. I have to put this here. No. And actually, I didn't have the time to switch to mini, so I just went in. Which one is this account? Here you go. 70 micros. Don't tell anyone, okay? 70 micros, which is 7 minis. Keep it a secret, okay? I don't care. I don't even care about that trade at all. I mean, I do care. That's true, but calculator. I'm sorry about my pronunciation. Oh, there you go, Homer. 17,133. There you go. Session liquidity. Don't we expect some kind of reversal like now? Yeah, we should be, or could be, or would be. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised on a push higher. Asia high. Yeah, we swept Asia high. We could be going lower. I traded. There was a time I was strictly trading for that kind of concept. Like I was aiming for Asia high and low, and nothing else mattered to me. But you know, depending on what you're looking for. Yeah. So exactly. So I know what you're saying. You can look for those levels. That's why you have to do some back testing. You know, how many times did it work out in the past? How price behaves in these hours or these times of the hour. I can't speak, man. So depends on what you're looking for. Yuxi is holding for the moon or break even. All right. No, I'm not exactly smash or pass. I have these cheap Bulenox accounts since a while. But for example, just going to tell you something. The MyFundedFutures accounts, the Take Profit Trader accounts, the Funded Futures Network accounts, those are the best example. I was trading those accounts for weeks and weeks. The same account. The Funded Futures Network accounts, it took me almost 3 weeks to pass, for example. Not to mention the second phase where I had to go for the safety net. And the same goes for MyFundedFutures. And somehow nowadays I have some kind of a curse going on with Apex because I've blown up those accounts again. And I'm taking it very slow. For example, the new Bulenox accounts that I'm building up, I'm trading them since 3 weeks now or 4. The only thing I go crazy like this is when I got rebuild like 10 times. Whoa, Martin Urban, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the channel. Good to see you. Hey. So I only go crazy when I have these many evals. I wasn't even sure when I'm gonna get rebuild. I just saw the message from my credit card, debit card, like, oh, what is happening? And I just saw, oh, Bulenox, boom. So anyway, it's too late now, you know. But yeah. Break even is 336. That's a very good area. Awesome. Yuxi, that is awesome. Actually, if you want to lock in some profit, actually, I'm not going to tell you because it's your decision. It's your decision. That's a very good area for break even. That's it. How much do you risk on your relation and funded accounts? Do you copy? First of all, I am not copying all my funded accounts. I did that a couple of times. I always blown up everything. So it was a massacre. I blown up everything. On evaluation accounts, there is 2 things. There's those evaluations like this one, which are the cheapest evaluation accounts in the whole prop firm market space. $15.75 for a Bulenox evaluation account. And there are those evaluation accounts that are a little bit more pricier, like $70, $80, $90, $100, $119. For example, with MyFundedFutures, the Starter Plus account's at $89. With Take Profit Trader, the no fee promo right now gives you a 50K account for $119. With those accounts, on an eval phase, I risk around $300-400 sometimes if I go crazy on one single trade. Okay, so that would be, and sometimes I reach the daily loss limit on a MyFundedFutures starter account evaluation. The funded accounts, I usually risk about $100 to $200 if I go to the on a trade. With the Bulenox account, we're gonna cut this segment out from the stream. As you can see, I'm full porting this account. I'm absolutely full porting, but it's gonna blow up because it has a trading stop. So currently I have like 12 new Bully accounts from last month. So I just thought, why not full port? Now my ratio for this kind of crazy stuff that is happening right now on the screen is about 30% pass rate. So 3 accounts out of 10 when I do this kind of shit, I'm sorry, oh, rated R, then this is gonna blow up now. So 30% of them I can pass like this. But obviously it's Friday. This is my best month so far, and I just wanted to go crazy a little bit. So that's why I'm full porting this account. I only do this at Bulenox and when there is a 90% sale at Apex. That's all. The other accounts, I try to keep it tight, you know, and smarter. Actually, it's building up bad habits if you think about it. This is building up gambling addiction real hard. So I shouldn't do this, and neither of you should do this. Got out, nice. Okay, then you can hold it for, if you want to hold it to the moon and you have a nice runner, hold it for 21,444. Early exit. That's what I would hold it for the moon. Full port while there's a discount. Yeah. Oh, the quota life is fading me. Nice. So I'm guessing you're trading my, yes, I'm trading, Andrew, I'm trading micros. Yes, yes. If I go on scalping, I go for 10 to 15 micros. I know why not mini, right? Because I don't have the time to switch my charts. I usually not even having open mini charts. If I go on tilt, I don't want to go crazy. So I only have micro charts opened up, and that's it. That's how I roll. We're going for the order block again. I'm sorry, but the theory, the concept, for now, it seems like it's working or something. I don't know. Is it working? Let's go, baby. Just one more push. Come on. One more push, baby. I want to have a new Bulenox account. So yeah, something like that. So I when I go scalping, I go with 10 to 15 micros usually. Venom is here. Hey, good to see you. Where have you been, man? Oh no, it's gonna pull back. Come on, just one push. I can't understand it. Oh, it cannot go down too much because it's gonna blow up. The account is gonna blow up now because of the trailing stop. I can't believe this. Okay, account is gone. Any second now. Any second. Okay, it's gonna go down because it's gonna fill this gap. A moment of silence for this account. I don't know why it's not gone yet. It should be gone now. Yes, due to tilt. That's it. Account blown. Boom. Almost hit the TP. Account blown up. Still, I think the order block, I mean, it's going to reprice this here. This one. And I think it should go up again. Actually, where is that level? At 386, I think. 386.75. Where does it open? 87 on the micro. We'll see. Well, it was fun while it lasted, right? Can't win them all. Lots of stuff, right? Yeah, I understand. Yeah, we are having more people. I'm super glad about it. I'm very glad. The gap was here. It was only a not gap, actually liquidity void. I'm sorry. Here, this one. That's here. Boom. There was a liquidity void there. As soon as I saw it, it was on the mini too. Look at that. Unfortunately, these are like magnets in London session. Cannot do too much about it. It is what it is. It is what it is. What did you do?
What did you do?
Inversion gap. Yeah, it's technically an inversion gap. I still think that the drawn liquidity is higher. It might pick up some orders from this gap. But we'll see. If it trades through this 340 level, we might see it going down for the Asia low. I was so sure that this is gonna go higher. Now it's a bearish breaker currently. So, but on the funded accounts, I made profits, so I'm okay. And we sacrificed a Bulenox account evaluation. So that's cool. That's all right. What a sweep, by the way. It actually picked up liquidity here. Look at that. We're going to have the pre-market open in a few minutes. Here. Almost got to my TP, by the way. A little bit frustrating in that manner. So. Picked up liquidity there, and boom. What a reversal. The thing is, we still have an order block. So, hey, good night, Paul. Thanks for joining. See you on a Sunday or Monday or Sunday. For you, Sunday. For me, Monday. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I'm not really taking inversion gap trades, not because they are bad, but I'm following one strategy, but I guess they're good because I see a lot of traders having good success with those inversion gaps. So, you know, up to you. Up to you. The main thing we need to focus on. We need to focus to stay on focus, you know. Stand still. Rock hard, you know.
It was incredible. I was rock hard. Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock, our essence unbreakable, our merciless spirit. As rock hard as the mountains.
Rock hard. You know, our testament. Anyway. Just focus. Fearful. Standing still. I don't know what I mean. I'm still a little bit attached to the idea that we should go for those order blocks up there, but at this point I am not going to enter on a funded account again. So I mean, I'm not. Those fundeds are in profit. I'm happy about that. This was a good morning so far. But maybe I will see if I can get a trade on another Buley account. I will see. I don't know. I don't know. Gotta be careful here. It seems like it wants to go lower. Yeah, it seems like it wants to go lower. How far can this actually pick up orders? You know what's interesting? There's a gap here. And it's on the 5 minute. Okay, how far is that? You know, for scalping purposes only. 330. And where is this? 330. How far? 20 points. It's not that far, actually. Huh. 330. Okay. It can go. The 5 minute has that gap on the micro. There was nothing else here. Picked up orders from there. I'm trying to figure this out. It's going back up there. I don't know why. There was no bullish formation here, no structure shift yet. This is the structure shift point at 357. And this is not a proper order block here. Neither is this. Here's the shift. Trap the sellers. Trap the sellers. Let's wait for it. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful shift. Beautiful shift. You would never guess what I just did. I'm not going to tell you. I entered the long. Don't tell anyone. Only on a cheap eval. What did you do?
What did you do?
Alright, I stopped with these things now. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret, okay? I'm not gonna show this screen to you. We're gonna cut this off. I'm gonna pretend this never happened, okay? Okay, let's just watch price action. Let's just watch it. You know. If you ask me about it, I'm not gonna know what you're asking about, okay? At least I want to have the moral victory. So, let me get this off here. Yeah. Supply zone up there. Supply zone, baby. Let's go. Only 7. Only 7, Tudor. And that I'm not gonna tell anything more. Actually 70. So 70 micros. So that's it. We're gonna keep it secret. If I'm gonna lose that trade, I'm gonna pretend it never ever happened. This trade is non-existing. Okay? It's not here. It's not here. I'm not gonna talk about it. It's gonna be second or third account. Second account. Yeah, second account on the new Buley. And this time, NQ, I would really love to see. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Reprice that gap, that void. Okay, awesome. Now, please, for the love of God, go up there and go for that supply zone. Please. Pretty please. Pretty please. You're back on MyFundedFutures. Awesome. That is awesome. Made 250. Let's go, man. Let's go. I'm just gonna close this. I don't want anyone to see what stupid things I'm doing. So. Oh no. What is happening? NQ. Come on. NQ. I mean, this was the pre-market open, right? I'm just gonna freak out now. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna. You know, if not now, then maybe later during the New York kill zone, it will happen. Who knows? You don't know. Okay, this is it. Oh man. We're just trying to have fun, and NQ is not letting us have fun. Anyway. Anyway. What do we have here? Come on. Don't do this. Five lots, 1150 and FTMO, 150 lot. Oh my gosh. Natasha, congratulations. Natasha is killing it. I don't know how she does it, but wow. Con Adams, well, it's it's not over until it's not over. And obviously, I wouldn't do this on a pricier accounts. Definitely not on a funded account, especially not after being in profit this morning. So we're just having some Friday fun here. But you know, it is what it is. Just a second, quick call. I'm here. When's the next macro? It's gonna be 10:50. Yeah. Fresh Delgado, good to see you, man. Yeah, long on queue. Yeah. You went crazy. I love to see how Natasha goes crazy on those trades. Like, yeah, let's go. We must do it. You were complimenting. I caught long off Viva bounce, which marked as oh, nice. Yeah, thank you for the compliment. Thank you for the compliment, Con Adams. Oh, it's as I said, it still has a way to go, so we'll see. Holding for the moon. We're standing still like a rock. Rock hard. Actually, that's yeah, last day of the month. So we're just having fun, and obviously, if I blow up this one, we're just gonna keep it at that. So nothing more. Come on, baby. Make us a good stream. We're in profit, by the way, on the funded accounts. So we are in profits. This is the second fun account that we have with Bulenox because it's Friday, you know. Let's see the order blocks, baby. Come on. Don't do this. Don't do this with me. Are you kidding with me? Are you kidding with me? Order blocks, baby. Order blocks. That's how we do it. Order blocks.
That withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock. Our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit.
All right. We have a funded account now. Oh man. Okay, it's Friday. We're having fun. It's Friday crazy fun. You know, why not? Rock hard. Hit my clippy, nice. Diddy would love the statement. Oh my god. Yeah. Anyway. I don't even know which account was this. Okay. Did I pass? I don't even know if I passed. Oh, I passed. All right. All right. We have another funded account. Yeah. But we still didn't go for the order block. So technically it still has not been but I think we go 386. What's the open there? Whoa! Drink Beats. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I hope this is the car. All right, the car is finished. Actually, I took the car to the shop for a tooth inspection. You know, we have these inspections every 2 years. You know, you have to do it because otherwise you can't have a license plate for it. They take away the title. So the tooth inspection, and they said just now on the phone the car is immaculate, so it's perfect. They said it's perfectly scored, everything is fine. New tooth papers. Let's go. Didn't have to do anything on the car. They said brakes, everything, suspension, everything is perfect. So maximum points. 2009 BMW, and it's in very good shape. We love it. Order block has been reached and it will be broken. Exactly. Order blocks meant to be broken. Actually, I'm gonna put a t-shirt or baseball cap with this. Order blocks meant to be broken. That's what we like. Yeah, so Yuxi, if you have a runner, so if I would be having a runner, I would be holding it to 444, but it might gonna take you until New York session. So don't be surprised, it might gonna take a while. And you know, if you're holding it as a runner, this is what can happen. So don't be surprised. It goes up there and maybe goes down, sweeping some orders, but eventually, you know, this is so you might gonna be still going sideways for a while, so don't be surprised. But is what I think. Oh my gosh, Bill Diogo, welcome to the channel. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Abhishek is here. Everybody behave. So as I said, MyFundedFutures is the best out there. No question about it. And, you know, what can we say? I have a poster from Matt Leach in the other room. We all love them. Man, I'm crazy. Abhishek, hey. Welcome. How's it going? So let's see. Goated firm, goated hosts. How's that some free reset? That's not my table. The desk is rising, everybody. I guess you have to tune into MyFundedTV to find out, you know. You have to tune into MyFundedTV to find out if there's going to be any free resets or giveaways. It's not my desk, you know. It's a different department. So, Petrolino, hello. How's it going? All is good. All is good. Just a quick text message. Oh, when my trading career started, you want to hear the long story or the short story? I'm going to give you the long story. Trading career, well, it was in 2007, but I'm going to leave that part out. Yes, not 17, 2007. But as trading, I approached trading in 2018. Long story. Oh my gosh. We're going to be sitting here for a while. Do I have enough coffee? Okay. So it was a hot summer day in 2007. It was July. You know, the sun was beautiful. The weather was awesome. I was walking on the street, and I was actually waiting for the bus and to go home. And anyway, I was 23 years old back then. I was having a new girlfriend. Everything was fine. So I just went home, and back then, of course, you know, I was having an older computer, but you know, I was actually dreaming of being a multimillionaire while I, you know, before I get to 25 in not in Hungarian forints, but in US dollars. So I got home with the bus, and so don't worry, I'm gonna speed this up. Don't worry. So anyway, 2007, I was, you know, back then we were only having MetaTrader 4 and no prop firms actually like the way they are today. And so I saw the ad online. It was Fab Turbo, you know. Fab Turbo was that MetaTrader expert advisor, which is a scam, of course, which they were selling for like $300 or so to make you a multimillionaire in 2 weeks. Okay, so I fell for it. I was amazed actually that with a single laptop and with a MetaTrader 4 and with an expert advisor, which is like the robot, you can be a millionaire in 2 weeks. So I got scammed. Little young Tom got scammed with Fab Turbo, but I lost some money because obviously I funded a few $100s on my Forex account, and I was like, man, CD with 74. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the team. Welcome. So I was amazed that, hey, it's possible to make money with a single laptop from the comfort of your home. And I can look these charts and I will be a millionaire. Actually, a robot is gonna make me a millionaire. Anyway, obviously I lost. I stepped away. What was the target? 444, my final target. 444. 47 is the top, but just to make sure because of the spread and early profit taking, actually you can go for 440. So, and then I stepped away from trading. I was doing some, I started to work for real estate and insurance companies, and then came 2018. You're welcome. 2018, so more than 10 years passed away actually, so 11 years. And I said, I have some money. Things were looking good for me. I was having a beautiful BMW 7 Series back then, and I was buying my BMW. I keep the picture here on my desk to remind me. I had the BMW 7 Series and the BMW Z4 back then, 2018. I was really happy about these, and I started to deposit. That's long, yeah, but listen to this. In 2018, I started to deposit money into my personal Forex account with what's that brokerage firm? I forgot the name. IC Markets. So I started with like 10, no prop firm then, still. I deposited $10,000. Guess what happened? And then deposited another 5, another 5, another 10, another 5. And so came 2020 and the pandemic. And I just lost all my savings due to Forex trading throughout the 2 years. I need to sell my cars in 2020 during the pandemic. I need to sell these cars. And I was really upset. I actually spent all my savings. I sold my cars to survive somehow. And come 2021, late 21 actually, late 21, when I said, all right, this is enough. I have to do something. I want to learn trading. By that time, trading like infected me. You know, I don't know what's the better word for it. Trading infected my brain totally. And so I said in late 21, but then I learned that prop firms exist. So I said, I don't care. I'm just going to go for it. So started from scratch, took a notepad and a pen. I started to watch videos, educational stuff, subscribed to a mentorship, started to learn supply demand, support resistance, smart money concept, ICT concept, whatever, you know. And I started to get funded with FTMO. It took me 8 or 10 months to get funded with FTMO. Then I got funded after suffering for 8 to 10 months. Finally, I got funded and I blown the account in 3 days. After like 8 or 10 months, it took me like maybe 10. In 3 days, I blown up the funded account at FTMO. The same happened to my Forex funds because before they were shut down. And then time was passing by. I was part-time working for an insurance company. And then I started to look into the social media stuff and everything. So, and I switched to futures. So I started the YouTube in late 22, early 23. And in 23, I switched to futures. And when I switched to futures, then something started to happen. First payout came in 23 September. Not gonna lie, it was from Top Step, but there were no MyFundedFutures back then. So from Top Step, and then I moved on and on. I was streaming then in 23, so actively streaming in 23, and then came 24. I was a bit in a struggle still in early 24 last year. So we arrived to last year early January. I took payouts, February, and then there was a bit of a gap there. And then came the aha moment, and then by that time I joined MyFundedFutures. And not gonna lie, you guys see other prop firms, and I took up the YouTube thing also as a business. So I never made a secret about this, that I left my job 2024 March last year because I started to make enough money from affiliate commissions that I was able to leave my job to be full-time here on YouTube. And so I never ever said that that you know, affiliate commissions were not helping me. And so, but last year summer, so it was about a year ago, that was the kind of the aha moment, or aha, I don't know, light bulb weeks or something, when I started to size down to micro, started to go for smaller profits, rotate the accounts and go smaller steps, baby steps, you know, and started to get better in smart money and supply and demand zones. And so ever since last August, one way or another, I'm taking payouts from prop firms. Yes, not just from MyFundedFutures. I know, but I'm taking constant payouts. The best month ever in my life I had so far this month, right now, currently, this month of May 2025. Currently, I took only one payout from MyFundedFutures. I admit, I know. But currently, including all the payouts, I am somewhere around $11,500. My expenditures this month is somewhere around there. So this is my first month of net profit, making above $10,000 solely from trading payouts. I had a $9,000 month before. That was my record, but this is now my biggest month ever. So I am super glad. I was, you know, to compare it where I was, and I'm showing this to you guys. Yeah, that was a year ago, and I'm showing this to you guys who are new here. I showed this many times. You see this jar? It's filled with coins, and I was so broke. I was so broke in 22. Actually, that was the darkest point in my life. I was so broke financially. I was taking money out from this jar to pay for food, to go for lunch. That's how broke I was in 22. After having all these cars and a good life and savings and burned up all the bridges behind me, I had to pull up this jar to buy food because I did not want to ask my mother to give me money. So instead, I just picked up this jar to buy food. And that was the lowest point, actually. But here I am. And I netted more than $10,000. This is my very best month ever. And I am super proud of it. So actually it's a positive story. And I just want to tell you guys that you can make it. If I could make it, you can make it. And payouts were coming in, by the way, even before I was like affiliated with prop firms. But definitely, I never lied about that. I never made a secret, and I never ever told otherwise that I couldn't have done the full-time trading here on YouTube without affiliate commissions. And that is because of the community, you guys. And that's the story, basically. And I was very honored that I could be on MyFundedFutures TV, by the way. I like that. I'm not the kind of trader who's full porting 15 minis on an earnings report to make $70,000. That's not the thing I'm pursuing. Instead, I'm pursuing the kind of thing to go slow steps, build up step by step, and you will make it. And that's where we are. Cheer up, guys. It's a positive story, okay? It's a positive story. Takeaways, you know. I mean, just take your small tidbits from it. It's a motivation. It's a chicken soup for the soul, you know. Yeah, I mean, I love those cars, and yeah, and you know, when I sold those cars, I bought a Mazda. Actually, you can watch my video on my channel. I bought a Mazda for $900 here in Hungary. It was full of rust. I was driving that car because that was the only car I could afford. And this year, from my trading payouts, not from the affiliate commissions, but from the trading payouts this year in March or April, I don't even know, I bought another BMW back. I sit back to a BMW. It's a 2009. I know it's not a Lambo. It's not a McLaren. Okay, but hey, it's a 2009. I love it. It's a good car, and I bought it from trading payouts. And you know, that moment when I sit back into a BMW, I'm a BMW enthusiast. I guess you guys know it by now. But I know that kind of series, and then I felt it again. Like, okay, we're getting back on track. So, guys, I just want to say, it's possible. It's possible to take those payouts and get those payouts, you know. It has to go through some suffering, that's for sure. There was some tears and pain, that's for sure. But it is what it is. Yeah, it was a year ago. I'm a hero. Would I've let the purchase. Oh, restricted. Oh. Yeah, so I was really down. Hard work. Exactly. But you got YouTube behind, yes. Are the 10K net? Yes, from trading run. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If I would have not been affiliate, that's a good question, Ron. Actually, I need to answer that because I had this question before. I was a contractor for an insurance company here in Hungary. I'm not saying it was a bad job. Actually, as the time passed on, I worked my way to a higher level in the company. As a contractor, TJ, welcome. TJ, good to have you here on the channel. So as a contractor, I worked my way into a better level. And I was making, I can fairly say that by the time last year, just as we turned into 2024, I was making a very good amount of money here, considered here in Hungary. I could move into a nicer apartment here, which I'm renting currently. So I'm not in the cheapest apartment, and that I started to rent this when I was working for that company. And I was managing people too, so I was like a project manager, and I was also meeting with clients. So I was making a fairly good amount of money. And I was not affiliated. Laszlo, a Hungarian fellow trader, I think. Üdvözöllek, welcome. So I was making a decent amount of money as a contractor. The good thing, as a contractor for an insurance company, I can make my own time, right? So I was able to be here trading, also some YouTube, but I was not affiliated back then. And I was able to be here, and I was making a fairly good amount from being a contractor. But of course, then I talked with Methodical Man and some others, and I said, okay, let's try the affiliate stuff, you know, and maybe I can spend more time here. And then in 24, and I was receiving payouts in 23, September, October, November, December, January. So I was receiving payouts every single month back then from TopStep. And not just there, you know, I was, as I said, I was making money from being a contractor. But then, you know, things have changed, and I said, okay, you know, this is working. I think we should put more effort into this business. And but the question is good, Ron. Would I have made this kind of profit, 10K? I'm not exactly sure. I'm sure that I think I would have still made money, definitely more money from only trading payouts. This month, this 10K is solely from trading payouts. Actually, I have to make a video because I owe this to you guys, and I break it down to how much from which company I made and how much I've spent. This year, I've spent about somewhere around $12,000 for evaluation accounts, activation fees, resets, and I've taken out more than, well, 30. Well, with this month, it's nearly $35,000 right now. So net positive solely from trading, but, you know, it's still a lot to go. But that's how we're doing. Where was? Oh, okay. Try to move your stuff. It's saying failed to modify. Maybe it's a connection issue. Yeah, I got saved. Thank you. That was the story. W. He can pour 15 minutes. Yeah, he does that. Well, we're trying our best, you know, but that's why I'm saying, you know, if I can get these payouts, and by the way, it's a very, I have to stay with Ron's question, you know, would I have made it without the YouTube? If you have a job, and if you have main income, that's a key takeaway too. If you have a fairly good income from a job or whatever, or if you have a business, it's much easier to start trading than jumping into trading as a full-time job out of nowhere, you know, without any other income. So that's true. It's how it works. So you definitely have an emotional, how should I say, you're definitely not so stressed out about your emotions. I mean, from your emotions. It's easier to handle the losses when you have a good job or business that pays your bills, pays your rent, your mortgage, whatever you have, you know. And I had that, so I gave it up before that happened. I mean, before I switched. Or I don't know. I switched. No, I made money. Anyway, you get what I mean. Should have went for. I love Mercedes too, but I love the CLS class. Now we can buy anything. Hold on. One more sub. Someone. Oh yeah. Oh, someone is at 45. We reached 4,500. Guys, join me in the afternoon. We're gonna do a giveaway, okay? Before the MyFunded TV stream, just a little bit of a cash, okay? I'm not gonna do it now because of the time, but join me for the New York stream. We're gonna do it. We will all get it, Malal. We will all, because just don't give up, you know. Don't give up. Even if you have a bad situation, step away. But I would say never lose the connection with trading. If you have the passion for it, study the charts, watch some videos, take a notepad and study. That's what you can still do. So never ever leave the charts if you have passion. Yeah, I'm talking trading profits, yes. I was rotating over the year. I was rotating 8 to 10 accounts, because here and there I blown up 1 or 2, you know. But I always trying to keep 8 or 10 accounts in play. So out of those 8 or 10 accounts, 2 or 3 were always in kind of like dormant, like not really trading on it. So I was mainly focusing on 6 accounts or 5 accounts at a time. Now we have life lessons. Yeah, but yeah, life lessons. Maybe I should come up with some good topics. I was not satisfied with my performance yesterday on MyFunded TV. I was very tired. I was very excited to be there. I did love the stream and the chat was awesome. But somehow I got so tired after my stream. I don't know what happened. I mean, I usually can handle everything, but I was a little bit slow. I didn't really finish all the topics and everything, but anyway. CLE is good too. Good morning. Johan Zaid, hey, thank you so much for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. Ah, JDM car. 15 giveaways. Yeah, we have the 45. I'm super happy. Thank you for everybody who subscribed. This is awesome. We had a nice trade. I'm happy that you guys enjoyed what I shared here. You know, this was a bit of a motivation, you know. We are relentless.
It was incredible. I was rock hard. Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience.
Exactly.
In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock. Our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the...
All right. Stop now. Okay, anyway, I think I'm gonna call it here. Thank you so much. Yeah, listen to this. Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do appreciate it. This was a nice stream. We had some good levels here. I think good examples. We made profits on funded accounts. We had some fun with the Bully accounts and achieved the new funded as well. This was awesome, so thank you. If you guys would like to support the channel and keep me here on the seat and keep the channel growing and keep the party rolling, and if you just want to have a better life, if you want to have more blessings, more luck, you know, a new girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, you just want to have a good holiday, and most likely the cheapest and best deals around the prop firm space, you know what to do. Use the code TomSabo to support the channel. All right. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And I'll be back for the New York session. And I'll be at MyFunded TV. Yes, thank you so much, Abhishek, for joining us. I really enjoyed your having here. I'm definitely going to charge myself up full port. No, just small positions. Thank you, everybody. See you at the New York session. But a bit of a giveaway, all right? So God bless you all. See you in New York. Cheers.
Stay relentless and unwavering in your pursuit. Like a rock that withstands the fiercest of storms. Like being the hardest of rocks, you can stand as a symbol of determination and resilience. In a world of challenges and obstacles, we remain unshakable as a rock. Our essence unbreakable. Our merciless resolve is a testament to the human spirit. As rock hard as the mountains. Rock hard as the mountains. We are rock hard as the mountains. We are so rock hard right now as the mountains. I'm just sitting here, rock hard as the mountains. There's a unique power in that moment when you're rock hard in your gameplay, feeling the thrill of control and mastery that's incredibly satisfying. The sense of accomplishment when you're rock hard. When you're in the zone, it is a reminder of your potential to conquer challenges. This feeling is a testament to your dedication and skills.